Good practice today. We got the first couple of periods inside and got all of our individual done. Then we got to get outside and go. Team had some really good reps live against the defense, kind of moved the ball situational, called it, and a lot of energy, and it was really good.
Was going in the stadium one of those things you guys changed up this week to increase the intensity?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the lights were on because it got dark earlier, so it felt like you were out there in game-like situation. It was nice and cold. It was perfect, just the way I like it. And it was a lot of energy, and that's something that Coach talked about. You know, it's that edge and energy. You can't fake it.
Hey, for the offensive struggles recently, what makes you confident that it's not broken permanently or whatever, that there's still light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, I've been here before. You know, it was a few years back, remember? People weren't very happy, and I get it. It's my responsibility, and we got to play harder. We've got to be more consistent. That's the biggest thing. You know, playing and getting back to that physicality of not talking about it but doing it. And you got to come with an edge every week that Coach talks about, but we got to be more consistent. You know, Coach talked about it, I think, yesterday. You got one guy, you got a good-looking play, and you got one guy right here. Then you got another guy over here, and then it's this guy. And that's on me on the details. And so I'm not going to panic. It's about urgency is what it is, about urgency.
This week's practice feel different from previous ones aside from just the venue change?
One more time?
Did this week's practice feel different than any previous ones since you all kind of been in that slump?
No, you know, I think we've been in urgency before. You know, when we say urgency, you know, don't panic. Just have a sense of urgency about what you got to get done to get things right. Coaches, players, but let's not panic about it, right? We got to get better at the little things, and that's what we focused on today, and that's what we're going to focus on tomorrow, and we're going to continue to do that until Saturday, and then we've got to go and execute it on Saturday at 12 o'clock.
Sure, guys are frustrated. How do you channel that frustration in the right direction?
Great positivity. You got to come out. It happens. You know, it's not the only time that this has ever happened with an offense or a defense or a special teams or anything. You know, my 34 years, you know, we've gone through, if you want to call it a slump or what have you, and you know, there's only one way to go face it, and that's attack it and be more detailed and get after it.
When the problem is an individual guy here and there and not the same guys, how do you address that as a group? Is it fatigue? Is it inexperience? Is there a theme?
It's a mentality. It is a mentality. And it's coaching. And we're getting it fixed. And today I thought they were very detailed, and I thought the energy getting out there, I thought it changed things, and they got to have hunger, you know, and it's your actions. You know, no more talking.
What did you see from Middle Tennessee?
Really good football team. Coach Stock does a great job. Coach Schaefer on defense. You know, they've really owned that conference and have done a heck of a job. You know, we're going to have to be detailed in what we do, and they cause some issues, but you know, we got to stay ahead of the chains, and we got to do what we do, and we got to do it better, and that's the bottom line.
Has there been a difference in the offensive line during the struggles?
Well, I think it had been a difference of everybody, you know. And when we talk about physicality, when we talk about edge, when we talk about urgency, it's from the whole group, not just them. You know, not putting it all on them, not putting it on them. You know, it's on me. At the end of the day, I told you that after the game, and they'll be better this week. Everybody will.
You've discussed getting sustained drives, very long drives, and you've discussed explosive plays. Are those mutually exclusive, or are they things that need to go together?
We need more explosive plays, and they need to go together. And then when you sustain a drive, finish. But absolutely, we got to create more.
Do you feel like you have enough explosive playmakers to get the plays that you're looking for?
Yeah, I think we do. I really do. I think we do, and that goes back to the detail and execution. Quarterback on time, we got to play, and we got somebody open, and then we break down in protection. And the next time it's the quarterback, next time it's the receiver. It's not acceptable, and that's got to be fixed now.
Is the bench a motivator in these situations when you have a mentality issue, like you said, or
Is the
like not playing guys?
Yeah,
Is
I think so. I think we've motivated some guys, and I think they're practicing harder. I don't think there's any question about that.
you worry about needing to come out with an edge on a senior day situation where you have so many guys who, it could be emotional, it could be kind of soft and, you know.
There's one emotion on Saturday, and that's to line up and we've got to play better on offense, and we've got to have an edge with physicality, and we've got to go out and beat a team that's going to come in here and they're hungry, and they're playing really well.
Have I good?
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I'm good.